When is Travis gonna do? But pick me another one. When is Travis coming? Real soon. I saw that online the other day talking about, and Travis pledged to go there. And what he gonna do with Travis? What you think Travis gonna do? What's wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Sometimes some of the stuff y'all say just puzzles me. Puzzles the heck out of me. Let me go down again. I can't do it. Shilo coming. He better.
Well, folks, there you have it. According to Deion Sanders, Travis Hunter is already at Colorado Buffalo. He's saying he's going to be transferred. He's going to put in his paperwork according to what Deion is saying. Now, Deion could be being a coach. He's known to be optimistic. He's saying it's a done deal. We haven't heard anything else outside of that as far as any news reporting is gone. But, you know, he seems to know the kid. He definitely has an inside track. He's the number one recruit a year ago. So he understands that what Deion says is, for the most part, true. He knows him more than we do. He wants him to go to Colorado, and I'm assuming he'll do the same thing he did at Jackson State. Maybe play both sides of the ball. I don't know. But I found it really, really interesting when they asked about Shilo. He was like, he better come. He better come. That again is confirming the beef we've seen in some kind of news reporting that Shilo was suspended for the championship game, for the SWAC championship game. He had some kind of disagreement. If you remember, he was not at the Colorado press conference. He wasn't there with the rest of the kids. All the other kids were there. Deion Jr. was there. Shador was there. His daughter was there. But guess who wasn't? Shilo. Tracy was there, you know. So they had a lot of people on hand for that press conference, and that was a big glaring absence. And Deion was talking. He made Shador stand up to say, yeah, that's your quarterback. He's going to have to earn it, blah, blah, blah. But he also made mention an offhand remark, our safety's not here right now. He's mad. I'm mad at him. And maybe Shiloh's mad at him for leaving. He's Shilo more than anybody seems to have really embraced the culture in Jackson and wanting to be there. And it's easy to do. Easy to get indoctrinated because it's a great place. Now, I want to say something. I think he's in a different position than a Travis Hunter, and then a different position than his brother, Shador. He had a full ride scholarship to University of South Carolina. He's good. He's really, really good. And he transferred to Jackson State. Played last season, played relatively well. This season, he got hit with the injury bug, and then he suspended for the last game for whatever the case was, whatever the reason was. I don't know how much eligibility he has, but he's in a position of having to transfer for a second time. I don't know if he has to sit out. I don't know if he's going to be able to play immediately. I don't know if he's the same player. Does he just want to? And then I don't know if he wants to stay. It really seems to me that the kid wants to stay at Jackson State. Is that tenable? I think it is, him staying behind. But Deion says this in the video. He wants all his kids with him. He look at one of his Rob J interviews. He wants all his kids with him. And I don't know if he goes there. And I don't know what Shilo wants to do. Does he think NFL's in his future? Does he really want to try for that? And is him transferring with maybe a year or 2 years left of eligibility the best thing for him? I don't know. He may think differently. Does he want to go to the league? If he doesn't want to go to the NFL, why not go to Colorado? Or maybe he just is tired of, frankly, moving across the country. That shit is ass, bro. Like, I moved from state to state. So, you know, he's a kid from Texas, grew up in Dallas, Texas area, the greater Dallas, Texas area, DFW. You move to Columbia, South Carolina. You know, you think this is your home. You're trying to get settled in. Your dad becomes the coach at Jackson State. And he's like, look, come play for me, bro. We're going to meet you, your brother, and everybody going to come, and you're going to be comfortable. He transfers to Jackson State, and he's living in Jackson, Mississippi. Goes from DFW Metroplex to Columbia, South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina. If you've never been, it's one of those cities where the college is the whole town. University of South Carolina takes up a lot of that city. He flies to Jackson State. He flies to Jackson, Mississippi. He likes it there. Then his dad gets a job, ups and moves to Boulder, Colorado. And I don't know if he's been to Boulder, Colorado, or anyone listening to me has been there. It is basically a suburb of Denver. It's definitely cold now. It's going to be colder. They're going to get snow, and that's what the kind of climate he's going to have to play in. Does he really want to move out there? I mean, you could call it the West Coast if you want. I think it's in Mountain Time. I don't even know, but it's on the western part of the coast. But there's no beach. There's no. I could just fly out or just ride up to Los Angeles if I want to. It's a bit of a trip. So I can definitely see him saying, look, I want to take my career in my own hands. I don't want to keep following everybody across the country, and I'm good. I want to play it out at Jackson State and see what happens. He could totally do that, but, only time will tell. I'll leave you with this clip, which is my absolute favorite by Travis Hunter. The boys better get right.
You won't be having that next year. The boys better get right.